Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are good. So today here we are back with a new video on giving measurements as well as changing and modifying the tag family. So as we have come to an end of this arc course, and what we have done is we have understood how the modeling works as well as how you will be stepping into drafting. But again, when you come into drafting, there are scenarios based on the client's requirement when you have to edit the tag families. At that time, how you will edit those families, and there are different measurements. For example, if there is a straight wall, how you will be giving measurements to it. If there is a curved wall, how you will be giving measurements to that one. So with respect to that, what I have done is I have decided to create a very short video on this one where I will demonstrate everything. Okay, for example, so what we will do here is first let us model a stairs, and once we model a stairs, I'll just zoom in, and when you come here, okay, so this is the stairs which I have modeled. I will close this edit mode, and now what I am doing, I am putting this section here. So this section will cut the stairs, and but the client requirement has come in wherein these wings that you see here, client doesn't want these wings. Client wants only this crown here. Okay, so in that case, how you will edit this section tag family, that is a question. All right, so the very first thing that you will do is you have to understand where exactly these options are associated. So you will go in manage, and when you come in additional settings, you see here that there are section tags, elevation tags, call out tags, as well as everything. So when you come here in section tags, you see that there is a section head and then there is a section tail. Okay, so first we need to find out what exactly the name of this section tag is, and we will go inside here, and when we go to edit type, you see here that this is the building section. There is call out tag, and then there is section tag. So in section tag it says section head filled section. Okay, so what we will do, we will copy this. I have copied this name, and if you go inside again, then there is section head and section tail. So section head says filled, section tail also says filled. Okay, but again you see here that there's nothing on the other end. Why there is nothing? Because you have to regulate this. Once you click here, the section head, the section tail will also be coming with the filled option. But what if I want to hide the wings here? How I will edit that family? You have seen that I have copied the name. I will press Ctrl V here. When I press Ctrl V in project browser, you see nothing comes up. Just go backward and you modify this family name, and you see here that section head filled came in. So you will do right click, and once you go inside, what will happen, there is this section head family. Okay, so you need to associate a parameter to this one. Okay, I have selected two elements here, and those two elements are fill region as well as line work. Again, I will do the same thing. I am pressing Control, and in total there are 4 elements that I have selected, and then visibility will pop up here. I have to go and create a parameter hide wings. Okay, how I have created a parameter, this hide wings parameter I created, and I have categorized that under visibility. Okay, and you need to make sure that whenever you are working on a tag family, always that parameter has to be a type parameter. If you do instance parameter, it will not be shown in your project browser. Once you do this, you close off the command, and then you go inside and you load this. When you load this, again you have to enter that's name here. Just do backspace. You will find the family. You will right click, and once you do right click, you will see here that there is a type properties. Once you go inside type property, you see here that there is a height wings parameter that we have created. You uncheck this and see what has happened. Okay, that wing has disappeared, but again there is a line that has come in. Okay, so that line we need to associate that also to this parameter. So we will first find out why that line has come in, and this is the line which is there, which I didn't include in that category. So what I will do, instead of including that into the hide category, I will just align this with respect to this positioning, and when I load this into the project, again it will be fine. Okay, so this is how you modify a section head family or else the elevation head family. Whatever options that you see here, this method is applicable to all of them, not only the section head or elevation head family, but again even a wall tag. If you need to edit anything in that wall tag, this is a procedure for editing. Just make sure that you keep type property, type label, type parameter, then only it will be visible. Okay, what happens when we select any of the family, like if we are working with a usual family, you select the element, and then in here in properties tab, those parameters will appear. But when we are dealing with a section, but when we are dealing with a tag family, you need to make sure that you go in project browser, and from there you have to regulate. Okay, for example, if I don't want this circle, if I want a square, what I can do here, I can simply delete this shape. Instead, I will press LI, and then I will create a boundary here. Okay, what we will do, we will just align everything over here, and we'll align here as well. So this one, okay, so this is a square that we have created, and again I will load inside the project. What will happen? The shape will change. So this is how you regulate tags family. Okay, annotation families in general. All right, now we will talk about measurements. For measurements, what I will do, I will first model some walls here. Okay, and let this be straight wall. After that, what I will do here is I need some curved wall here. Okay, and then what else can we create? One straight wall here, one straight wall here. Just a minute. Repeat wall, and this is a straight wall that I have modeled. Okay, now it's time to understand how we will be giving measurements to these families. All right, so first I will press DI, and when I press DI, Revit gives me these many options. So as this wall is at an angle, so for giving measurement to this wall, I need a line measurement. Okay, I will select that end, and then I will press tab here, or else I will come here, I will press tab, and then Revit gives me the length of this wall. What will happen if I give a linear measurement? See, again, this measurement is no good to me. It's not helping me out. Okay, but this linear measurement will give all the information which is required here. All right, so this length makes sense. Again, I am using tab to select that dot. All right, now it's angular. You come here, you select this wall, and here angle will not be shown because again this is a curve. But if you need an angle, that wall should meet each other at an angle. For example, I will again press DI, and once I press DI, you see here that there is a line that will be coming in. Okay, what we will do is we will model another wall just to demonstrate that one. What I will do here, I will model a wall here, and then another wall in this manner. And now I want to find out the angle between this. So in that case, this angular feature will be useful. Okay. Now, if I go here in radial, this will give me radius of this one. And how can I measure the length of this arc? That is also another question. Okay. So to measure the length of this one, you can select this arc length. And once you select the arc length, Revit will ask you select an arc along with the dimension has to be measured. So once you select this arc, and then you come here, you press tab, and then you come here, again you press tab, and what will happen, Revit will give you the arc length of this one. Alright, spot elevation as well as spot coordinate, that we will see as we'll proceed further with the course. But again, from next session onwards, I will show you some drafting techniques. There are many sheets which I have submitted to the client, and those sheets, the annotations on those sheets are remarkable. Client has appreciated, and how you can represent your work in a professional manner, that I will show in that one. Again, we are heading towards the end of this course. After that one, there will be one more session where I will teach you how you can put views on sheets, and then with that, this architecture course will come to an end, and then we'll start off with a course on Autodesk Construction Cloud. All right, Danas, thank you so much for joining in. As always, let us rise and shine together. Thank you.